I'm super excited. I just received my Hodl Hoodie in the post from Human Action LLC, along with these two awesome pens. We've got Rothbard here, decked out kind of like the Godfather, and then we've got Mises here. So I'm very excited about this swag, and in the spirit of economic greats and Bitcoin, I thought that this was a good time to post some excerpts from an interview that Hayek did in 1984, where he is remarkably prescient about Bitcoin. He says, we'll never have good money until we take it out of the hands of government, and we can't do that violently. Instead, in some sly roundabout way, we need to introduce something that the government can't stop. So here are the clips. Enjoy.
See, the great trouble is the money wasn't allowed to develop further. After 200 or 300 years of coins, all governments put their hands and stopped any further developments. We were not allowed to experiment on it. Money hasn't been improved. Money has rather become worse in the course of time, because unlike, you refer to Menger, and it's quite true that Menger, and before him Hume and Mandeville, made law, language, money the three paradigms of spontaneously grown institutions. Now, fortunately, law and language have been allowed to develop. Money has originated in original form, but as soon as it was there in its most primitive form, it was frozen. Government said it must not develop any further. And what we have had since in development were matters of government inventions, mostly wrong, mostly abuses of money. And I have come to the position of asking, has monetary policy ever done any good? I don't think it has. I think it has done only harm. And that's why I am now pleading for what I've called denationalization of money. Bankers do not understand the idea, because bankers have all grown up in a system in which they are so completely dependent on central banks, government institutions, as lenders of last resort, that after many experiments, there's hardly a banker who will understand even what I am arguing. So I will now be revealing half a secret. I am devising a roundabout way. After all, in the modern world, hand-to-hand money, coins and paper is no longer the most important. Credits and credit cards are substitutes. While the governments can stop people from issuing money, they can hardly stop them from opening accounts in something, unless they introduce a complete system of exchange control. Except, as I said before, I do not expect that any bank will understand it. But there are other people who are suitable for it.
Sure.
My hope is now that one of the big dealers in raw materials will be prepared to open accounts which he will redeem in so much of current monies as are necessary to buy this list of raw materials. Only in the form of accounts,
right,
which he pays out in whatever currencies are really needed, or in any currency enough to buy this list of raw materials, which will make his unit, call it the solid, the standard unit without ever being used in circulation. People will very soon begin to keep their accounts in solid, the only thing which is trustworthy. It's also a thing where many people can compete. Most of them will probably choose the same list. If one of the big men has started this,
right,
others will imitate it. So I think we can forget about existing money and existing banks, and we gradually open a system of accounts which will displace money. I don't believe that we shall ever have a good money again before we take the thing out of the hands of government. And we can't take them violently out of the hands of government. All we can do is, by some sly roundabout way, introduce something they can't stop. The present monetary system is not really satisfactory. That we will have to consider very fundamental reform. I don't think anybody is yet going far enough. I much sympathize with the people who would like to return to the gold standard. I wish it were possible. I'm personally convinced it cannot be done. I think in the long run, only my much more radical proposal, how we get over the transition period, I don't know.